Are you a person who learns best by studying graphs and charts and that sort of linear thinking? Then I have organized the idea of a broad theme with a couple of examples and proverbs that would relate to that broad theme. So let's say we are reading a legal case, or we are reading a novel or watching a film, and the broad thematic structure has to do with politics. Now, in that legal case or in that piece of literature, somebody's going to be learning something about themselves. A lesson is going to be learned of some kind. So we look over these proverbs. I'd like you to look these over and make sure all of them make sense to you. If they don't, simply copy the proverb that you don't quite understand, go over to an AI app and pop that into the AI app and ask it to explain to you what that means, so that you get a good familiarity with all different kinds of focused themes, i.e. lessons learned. Family relationships is another broad category. I find that a number of topics and focused themes in literature, as well as in nonfiction, has to do with blood is thicker than water. Now that's a concept, isn't it? Well, what that means is that my loyalty to my family is much more powerful than my loyalty to people in the community. That's what that means. Now, again, this might be one where you look at it and you think, what does that mean? So again, let's just see what happens if we do that. Let's do it together. So I went over to ChatGPT and I said, what does this mean? Blood is thicker than water. And it explains this. If I still don't understand, I can ask ChatGPT to explain it in another way. And that is a wonderful way to learn about these proverbs, which are wise sayings that may or may not relate to you and your world. So we want to make sure that we understand the concept. Okay, fun? So look down this graph. This is not an exhaustive graph, but it does show you broad topics, a couple of examples, and proverbs that relate to that broad topic. Look these over. Any that you aren't clear about, go ahead and just take time. Once you learn this, I promise it will unlock the doors to your absolute brilliance.